I'm on here, y'all, face to face. But y'all been asking me for a second now. When I went live yesterday, everybody kept saying, I can't see you, I can't see you. And I was in bed. It was dark. And I was tired. I was zombied out. And I felt like I looked at a hot mess, you know what I'm saying? Even though I really don't care, but it's like it was dark anyway. Really wasn't that much lighting. So I really didn't care to show my face. But I kept getting a lot of comments like, I can't see you, I can't see you. But it's like for my regular people that do follow me, y'all should be used to me having the black screen when I'm putting out messages because it's more so about the message, not, the way I look, even though I do appreciate the compliments. I do acknowledge that God made me beautiful. And for a long time, you know, I didn't know why God made me so beautiful. And I figured it out when I started thinking about, when I started narrowing down and getting to my purpose, you know. And my reasoning is the reason why I feel as though, because I'm not God, I do not know. I feel as though that He made me very beautiful because He wants to, it's like a bright like a star. People want to attract to it. And we're here to serve and help. So I feel like He gave me the beauty to draw the people in so that they can hear the message of God. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking so very fast. Sorry, y'all. But yes, that's why I think God made me so beautiful. Who else as a woman uses their boobs as a as a holder? Cause I know I do. It's like, listen, it works. It works. It's holding it down, okay? It holds down what I needed to hold down, even though it's just a lip gloss. But you know what I'm saying. So yes, so I feel like everybody has a great attribute that draws people in, and then once they're there, you know what I'm saying, you can showcase your your skill or your service or whatever that you have to offer. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when you first meet someone, all they could see is your outer. So they're going to be drawn in by your looks first, and then you captivate them by your talent, your character, and things like that. It's great. Hi, Drew. Why do you got your makeup right there? Oh, because I don't have pockets. So this is my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Isn't it a cool pocket? So, yes. So, we aren't supposed to, God didn't just give us beauty just to be beauty or just to be a Jezebel with it, or to misuse it. You know what I'm saying? Built-in pocket, period. Womanly things. Hello. Um, so, yes, don't let that just be everything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something on the inside, something to offer. It's like a beautiful storefront. It's so intriguing. It's so beautiful. It's so bright. But then when you go in the store, it's empty. It's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for not. Yes, you can. You want to have some goods in that store. You want to keep people returning to that storefront. You just don't want it to be beautiful on the outside and it's not holding any goods. You know what I'm saying? So everybody thing may not be beauty. because God made us, we're all wonderfully and fearfully made. You know what I'm saying? But everybody has their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might have gorgeous long Rapunzel hair, and people are captivated by it. And they're approaching, they're coming up to her. But if she don't have nothing on the inside, no personality, no nothing, what good is it? You know what I'm saying? For a man, you might have that height, that figure, those muscles, whatever. But when a woman draws to you, what else are you offering? You know what I'm saying? And women of Christ, we can beautify ourselves. We can be beautiful too. It does not mean that we're just like the other shallow people. You can't just, well, there's a lot going on right now. Hold on, let me get across the street. You can't just be, banking on everything. I recall since I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I've always been beautiful, and I have like a crazy body, not trying to brag on her or nothing, but even in kindergarten, boys was trying to touch my butt in a single file line, putting their hands under my butt, trying to touch me, you know what I'm saying? My thickness, my curves, everything. And you don't know how many people in my life that I came across that influenced me to use it for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say who the is, but I had a woman, it's like my family. She would say, Shaquana, you shouldn't have to pay for nothing with all that ASS you got. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to ask for nothing. You shouldn't have to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you cannot teach children that. You cannot train them. That's not the right way to train them. I heard it's hard for a beautiful woman because hard to know if people genuinely like you or they just like exactly, you know what I'm saying? I go through that a lot too, because it's like, yeah, I get a lot of on suitors. Well, not as much since I have gotten into Christ more deeper. I feel like they feel the vibes. Like I'm not with the BS. I don't get that much approaches as I used to get. And then my wardrobe has changed too. Like I have just changed completely. And it did not happen overnight. But yes, when I was growing up, even my friends, my cousins, my aunties, they all try to influence me to use my beauty and body for the wrong things. Yes, I'm so happy too. Yes, the time is near. It's been so many deaths in my area lately, and it's a wake-up call because these people are so young. They're under 40, all of them. Some are under 30. And it's so unfortunate. It's so sad because it's like, wow, I hope they gave their life to Christ. I hope they are going to the other side, because we all want to believe when someone goes that they're going to heaven, but that's not always the case, because how you were living, people think they're going to be able to call on God the second before they die, and oh, Jesus, I believe in you, I love you, save me. And that high, MCGT or YT, 2014, they think that at the last minute on a deathbed they're gonna be able to call on God. What if you don't get that moment on your deathbed to give your life to Christ? What if you die an instant death? What if you never wake up from your sleep? You know what I'm saying? We don't think of things like that. So in that case of you not waking up, you're going in your sleep, or you die an instant death, however you were living, and if you were living in sin, you're not going to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Just because, yes, you believed in Jesus, just because you believe in Jesus don't mean you're going to get to heaven. You know what I'm saying? It's how you live. And that's what this whole generation, has it misconstrued. They think, yes, Jesus does forgive, and he did make it repentance available for believers. Yes, but you have to live it out. You can't be, having all this unmarried sex, smoking and drinking and cursing others every day. But you believe that Christ is real, but you're doing all these vile things, and then you die in your sleep. You're not going to heaven. It don't work like that. You know, you can't serve two masters. You got that right. Yes, so I feel like, if you do have children or you're an influence to the young, don't influence them to abuse their attraction, whatever that is, because it might not be their looks. Something else might be their attraction. Don't influence them to use it for the wrong reasons. I'm so glad, and I thank God that I have had a strong mind my whole life, that all the things that people tried to influence me, I did not let it. I did not, do those things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, say, oh, I'm going to, they told me I could do this because I have this body and I'm this beautiful and I could do it this way and I could get away with this and I'm going to do that. I'm glad I never did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I always thought for myself. And that's another video, y'all, on my page is alive. It's called If You Go Along with the Majority, You're a Group Thinker, Not a Self-Thinker. But hold on, I'm about to approach right quick and I'm about to mute y'all. But give me 1 second, okay?
You
Period.
already. I need my other birthday present.
Why he ain't going with you?
Cause, Cause my mom be acting up. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know exactly what I'm talking
You ain't even
about.
gotta say
So
no more.
yeah,
Right.
okay. So
Hello.
I
And
want to
then
be
being
able to
there
enjoy
to joy.
her.
And it's your day
Yeah,
too.
it's
It's
my day.
about
There you
you.
go.
Right.
That's
It
it.
ain't
That's it.
about you.
That's all.
It's about me.
All day long. Shit, all week long.
Long.
Then
Right. I
Wednesday,
know that.
then Wednesday we
For me,
flying
I
to
do the
Florida.
month. What you
Look,
gonna do?
we flying to Florida. Wednesday we're gonna be there. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday we go on the cruise. For
Oh
7 days.
yeah, you about to have a ball.
Oh yeah, my sister said that everybody's staying at one particular hotel, so she's supposed to send me the information.
Right.
Because I'm somewhere else. I'm over by SeaWorld and fucking I don't know.
I wish I could transfer that thing I got because I got a free. I'm gonna call them up, Miss Pam, because it's about to expire if I don't use it by February next year. But it's a free week anywhere in or out the country. They stay where they pay where you stay. That's it.
Yeah.
No flights or nothing. You just pay
You
your
gotta pay for your
hotel.
flight. You gotta pay for your
flight.
flight.
Yeah.
And they pay your
Where?
hotel.
Yeah.
Is it all inclusive? Can
I
you go
don't
out of
know.
the
It gives
country?
you a website link to, and it shows you where their approved things are wherever you going.
And would you should
They got
do,
some Airbnbs on there. They got some condo joints on there.
What you should do is get with Marva, Don's wife, because she's doing the travel agency.
Okay.
Let me tell you, when we went to the DR, they
Don
told
did
us
say y'all going together. He
they
said y'all
went and
planning
got-
another trip somewhere.
we going to Thailand.
Yeah,
in
yup.
January.
He was saying,
we going
yup.
to Thailand. I can't wait.
Yeah.
You already.
That food gonna be good. I want to travel just for the
We
food.
have such a good time. Listen, we had a chef that came in and cooked for
A
us.
private one?
Breakfast. What did he do? He did breakfast. He did breakfast, and then we were in all inclusive, so you could go anywhere
Yeah.
in the
And it was for
resort.
free.
And they had Italian, Mexican. They had a bunch of different
Authentic cuisine.
Yes. Country food. It was. We had a ball.
Well, I can't
we
wait.
had how many bedrooms was it? 5, 6 bedrooms. Two master bedrooms with jacuzzis. It was all that pool right there, grill, everything. Man, that was
y'all about
my
to have
best
you about to have a
vacation
ball.
ever.
Well,
that's my best vacation.
That's what you could say now, but you might be able to say the next one is might be your best.
I'm going to Thailand in January.
Yeah, but I'm saying no, the Thailand one might top it. You never know.
Was that the one that we flew into St. Louis for? No, that was the cruise.
No, we went to New Orleans.
Yeah,
I want to
Orleans.
go there because that's
New
the
Orleans.
place I want to try crawfish from. I never had crawfish, but I don't want it nowhere from New Orleans. I want to try the
You're
crawfish
lucky to
down
have a
here.
mother like me.
Right, yeah, because some people don't
You
got
went
that.
everywhere that I went.
I know that's right.
Yeah,
Listen,
his passport.
you
He
need
got
that
everything
stamp.
stamped on on his
You
passport.
need
As
them
many places as
experiences.
we
Very
went.
good to have,
Oh, my
especially young.
goodness.
Yep.
But he still wouldn't learn Spanish though. I don't understand that.
Right. People might mistake you for Spanish. You kind of look Spanish a little bit.
No, but
Anybody
his
ever
chick-
tell you that?
His chick is
See?
from the Dominican Republic
That's
and
how-
speaks fluent Spanish.
So you should
But
know
with-
something by now.
I don't know. Something.
They be
Her
thinking
first
my
language
son's
is Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Wow. No,
They
I
be
know
thinking my son's Spanish all the time.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
today
he
he
look
had
like
his
it.
curly hair out. I was like, oh Lord Jesus. All right, y'all, let me get going because I got to get back to
I
him.
know you do. All right, you.
All right.
Easy, baby.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Yes, you got to let me know how that trip, how your birthday turned out.
I absolutely will.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, they ain't out here no more. Oh, there's somebody who's trying to call me. Yo, I can't. I try to exit off the call. But no, I was just talking with my friend. Her birthday coming up. Yes, but celebrate your people. Celebrate your people. Be excited about the things they got going on. Participate if you can. Not only that, just be there for them. Be happy for them. You know, genuinely, Like, yes, do that. Like, I've always had friends, and that's why I feel like I don't have as many friends now, because I didn't get the same friend that I was to everyone else. I'd be excited, like, yes, congratulations, do this, do that. My friends be like, you want to do that? Oh, like, what? That's some of the friends I had in the past. They would be like that, y'all. Like, what? No, be happy for me. Let's celebrate. Let's do it. Congratulations. But yes, be happy for your people. But back to the conversation we was having. So, yes, I was influenced a lot like that in my life. They left a voicemail. They gonna have to wait, y'all. I had a lot of bad influence, and I'm glad I got a peer pressure video live too, y'all. Y'all gotta go to the peer pressure video. Um, but yes, I'm glad even though I was pressured, I never fell into it. I'm glad I didn't allow myself to be peer pressure. You know what I mean? Like, no. Like, yes, people tried it. They tried to influence me, but at the end of the day, I wasn't going for it. And I'm glad I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Even on my, especially with girls, y'all don't know how girls is. Let me put y'all on. Like I told y'all, my aunts, my cousins, everybody, they would be like, oh, do this. Like, oh, no, Quana, you look good. Get this, do that, say this, all that. And I would never do it. But they were like, oh, if I was you, if I had your body, if I looked like you, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. But it's like, that's just not me. Like, even growing up, my friends would be like, oh, well, you ain't in a relationship. You can talk to how many people you want to. And I'm the type of person, like, I was like, nah, I really don't want to. Like, I'm talking to this person, like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, do that. And they'd be like, you crazy. You crazy. Like, what? You stupid. And I'd be like, no. For real. Or it'd be like, some people, hey, everybody want to only invite you out so you can get attention, to draw to their group and stuff like that. Like, come out with us. Because they, oh yeah, they gonna come over. They gonna wanna, they would tell me this to my face, like, they gonna come over to you, wanna look, that puppy, you got a real pretty face. They gonna come over. They gonna be buying us drinks. Da, 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 da. No. And once I started to notice that, and then when they start telling me that, I'm like, oh no, I'm not about, y'all not about to keep using me. And then, let me try to get across the street, y'all. Oh. Y'all my security right now, so y'all see somebody run up, let me know. Or call the people for me, like, she was live, she was outside, let somebody know something. But yeah, like, or yeah, I had a lot of that growing up. So, but imagine if I would have did all them things, if I was really like that, imagine how it would have turned out, how my life would be. I would be on my way to hell too. I'd probably be a prostitute on my way to hell if it was up to other people. You know what I'm saying? So no, y'all gotta influence the next generation properly. You know what I'm saying? Yes, teach your girls. Don't let a man just run over you. And yes, he should be given to you, but don't teach him, to use your body to get the things from him, number one. And then, number two, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to be giving their body away to get something. So the first is like, don't use your outer appearance. And then on top of that, you tell them to actually sleep with them. Like, nah. Don't influence the next generation like that. Because some girls, they may use it, the beauty part, and then there's really nobody outside, but just one part, the outward looks. But some women are actually really out here doing that, sleeping with people for money. So it's like, but those are the probably the influence they had was the same influence I had, and they fell into the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And then that became their everyday life. It became their future. It became the same way in every relationship they had. Like, y'all ever see them street interviewers and they be interviewing people? I saw one, and a girl, she was talking about, like, he was asking like gold digging questions or something like that. And the girl, she was like, yeah, like she was proud, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, yeah, I do this, all this stuff like that. And she was like, basically doing it her whole life. She said it, like, and she had no heart about it. Like, she was just completely on, you feel me? No heart about it. She ain't had no shame, no nothing. So, but that's probably what she came up from. That's probably what she, now, I'll say this. If I saw that and was told to do that, I probably would be doing it. But since they really only told me or try to, oh, hold on, I'll hop on the truck right quick. But anyway, if I would have saw it too, I probably would be doing it too. But since I was only told it, always had my own mind, like, nah, it's not adding up for me. So, but the girls that are really actually like that, they probably saw it and was told it. So it's kind of hard to not condition somebody like that, especially at a young age. You know what I'm saying? They catching on, they taking everything in. And you know what, they gonna do what they see, not what you tell them. So that's why I didn't get caught up in it, because I really didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little different from me. So, you know, be careful when y'all judging people. You don't know what they came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't know what they was being brought up like. But it's like our generation has to do better. Like, we really do. And then we always want to blame somebody. Well, they making that music when you're letting your kids listen to certain music. Or I can't help it, they gonna do it anyway. But don't let it be on your hands. Like, you know how some people say the blood is not on my hands. I'm clean. You know how some people say that? It's the same with your kids. Like, yeah, eventually they might come across something like that. They might have that certain experience in life. But it is a big deal if you're the one making it, you're the one creating that experience for them. Like, no. Y'all need to stop doing it. So, but yes, like, use the attraction God gave you, and everybody has it, because it's just not looks. You know what I'm saying? Use that, but make whatever you're really about even better than that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and focus on that. Just like, I know y'all been seeing the posts. Well, I've been seeing a lot of posts talking about how grown these kids looking going back to school, and, you know, how they talking, how they dressing. And it's like, the people that's talking about it not wrong. Because people is really letting their kids out here, 6 and 7 years old, sticking up the middle finger, cursing, like, and then the parents try to act like, oh, I don't bring them up that way, I don't teach them that. They have to be getting it from somewhere. They have had to see it. Kids don't really got control of nothing. You got control over what they see, what you put in front of their face, what you let them listen to, what you let them, you feed them, what you let them eat, everything. You have full control. So when your kid is doing something outlandish, I'ma assume they saw you do it, or they see it on a regular, you know, or somewhere else they're You know what I'm saying? Stole it from somewhere, like, and they must have stole it a lot, and they think it's okay. So much to the fact that they think it's normal. When kids start doing outlandish things, and then and they don't act like it's a big thing, like they think it's normal. They think they supposed to be doing it like that. I guarantee you, they're seeing that action somewhere at home. Somebody's doing it. Now, some people do got big families, a lot of people living in the house. So, understand that part too. So, it's like, oh, well, maybe they seeing it from, whoever else lives in a house. Some people got 10, 15 people living in the house, all different age groups, cousins, aunties, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And nothing's wrong with that. That's actually good to be close to your family. Bring your kids up knowing, programming that family into them. But all I'm saying is they definitely learned it from home or somewhere around there. They definitely learned it. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Just acknowledge the influence that you're putting on children, and have ready what you have to offer before people approach you. Yes, those are two things that's the challenge. Influencing children appropriately, and having something great, a talent, a skill, and characteristics, morals, and values already in you before anybody approaches you because you look this way, or because you have money, or because you're this person, or because you know these people. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they approach you for, just have ready something besides that to offer. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Good night.